Don't jump on me, Zach.
Why would I jump on you? It's a video, bro.
Oh, you're recording?
No,
Yeah, we're starting.
Okay. I was scared for a second.
I thought we were doing a thumbnail, bro.
Is this a video or thumbnail?
Video.
Sorry, video.
We're
Why
on.
am I looking at the camera?
Dude, that reminds me of when Diego was like, "What episode is this? And when are we starting?" After we already
I'm
started.
gonna order a pizza mid-episode, by the way.
All right, for sure.
I bet.
Yeah,
I think Elon did that on Joe
She
Rogan.
said she's gonna pick it up on the way here.
Oh shit.
Zach, so you're going to us with the beach, right?
Probably not.
Zach, you should
Why?
do it.
Not today. I
You
can't.
don't have any
Why?
storage.
Huh?
Just come with us.
Why?
Bro, I'll airdrop it to my MacBook, then delete the other.
No,
video.
why?
Why what?
Why aren't you going with us?
He doesn't want to go, that's fine.
Bro.
No.
Fake friend, bro.
Big friend, bro. Come on. You just want to go to the beach on a nice day, bro? What's wrong with you?
Bro, I said let's go tomorrow. Anyway.
Oh boy.
No, we're not going.
Anyway, have you guys been watching the past weeks in school? And
Hell no.
Yeah.
No.
I've been eating seed oils and mitigating my mouth breathing.
the
how's it going?
mitigating your mouth breathing part.
Yo,
is
why are we
good, man.
swinging so hard?
Let's just try to go to the moon.
Yo,
Actually,
I
no. The swing like falls over when you go.
Look at the thing. It's gonna fall off the
This is gonna fucking-
No, but it pulls it forward. Like the back legs fall off, or
Oh,
like they
no.
come forward if you go too far.
Yeah, no, we're dying, bro.
Especially with all of us on here at the same time.
Yeah, it's GG's.
we're dying.
Bro, imagine. No.
Imagine what? What?
Anyway, so yeah. So other than that, what have you guys been doing?
Some pull-ups.
How many pull-ups can you do?
I mean,
15.
Dang, that's actually pretty good. What
Zach-
about you doing?
I just wanted to flex on the sports.
I didn't even say how many.
Zach, what about you?
10.
What about Noah?
I have no idea.
Why do you know
Probably
that?
15. Too.
What about chin-ups?
Bro, for me, chin-ups have like no difference. I don't know.
For real?
Yeah, for me, chin-ups and pull-ups are like the same. shit.
Chin-ups are easy for me.
To me, they're not really.
I could do 20, 25 with chin-ups.
Bro,
Well,
What's the difference? Like besides
chin-ups are like this.
chin-ups you use like
Pull-ups like this.
chin-ups you use bicep. It's more bicep
Supinated
activation.
versus pronated.
Yeah. And then pull-ups are more like lats.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm like a professional fat ass.
My bad, guys. My mom's trying to ask like when we're getting picked up. I told her like 230, 240. So they have
Or
like
just
Yeah, you don't. He's not being AJ on purpose, on you.
yeah.
I'm playing.
If I-
AJ,
if I don't-
AJ was good the last
AJ
If I
time.
don't, if I
called you
don't
a bitch,
respond,
bro,
bro, she
like-
gets tweet.
What was
gotta fight
AJ
him.
on purpose?
AJ was actually doing pretty good the last
I know,
She's out-
I was
she's out, like,
last
getting errands
episode with
right
AJ.
It was pretty good, you know. He got infected because he put this expired lemon juice on this half-eaten avocado in the backyard.
What the?
It was
Oh, I
1 year
seen that.
expired lemon juice
I
on this
seen that.
squirrel-bitten avocado.
And then he died.
No, he said that he texted me the next day. He was saying, "Zach, I don't feel so good." I was like, "I wonder
Bro,
why."
I did definitely die. Like, he hasn't texted me since
yeah,
that.
yeah, he hasn't. Bro.
Nah, he's dead.
Nah.
It's like you killed him with your lemon juice.
With your lemon seed oil.
Bro, and it's funny. He did that with like pretty much zero pressure. All I said was just do it, and he just did it. Man. Like, it wasn't like everyone was saying, "Bro, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. You gotta do
Why
it."
would you tell him to do it if you knew it was dangerous?
I don't know. I didn't know how dangerous it was.
I'm pretty sure.
But he was doing it with his own free will, and it was funny. So I don't know.
No, he told him to do it.
I mean, I'd never like. I don't know.
He probably felt threatened. You know, like maybe if he didn't do it.
Dude,
Like,
he was literally the. I don't know if you remember it. At Marshall in middle school, he was the lunch menace. So it's just him using his
lunch
natural.
menace?
Ow! What the fuck is it, bro? Damn.
What did I do?
You're kicking the fuck out my foot, bro.
Then
Yo, we
you
gotta
guys
clear
are
farm that.
swinging?
Clear farm that.
Nah, you did it on purpose, bro.
Is that good, Rich?
My
Maybe
bad.
because you're swinging. I don't know. Swing normal, bro. Come on, bro.
Hey, how do I swing normal?
But by not kicking my leg as hard as you
Zach,
can.
don't crash out. Don't crash out,
Bro.
bro. Sorry.
That my leg just happened to hit your leg.
Next time we get on lime scooters.
Yeah, my leg just happened to hit your leg. Dude,
Yeah.
I literally see you going like that, bro. Come
I have
on,
an
bro.
indestructible shin, so it wouldn't hurt.
Next time you get on a lime scooter, it's gonna make you fall off the roof. It's gonna hit a bump and you're gonna go flying off like that
Dude,
guy.
we were driving past these like two guys. I think they were doing that same thing, like where they were both on the scooter at once, and they got hit by this car. And they had to go in an ambulance. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
One of them was in a stretcher, and then one of them was like limping pretty hard.
These fucking idiots.
Bro. Dude, those things are dangerous though. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of crazy.
Bro, I found some lime scooters near the like LBCC, like college, like community Lakewood. So I might just walk over there one day and just take one like near my house, like I have it over there.
Oh shit.
Is your house in the zone?
What?
Is
Oh,
your
like
house in
the
the zone?
Zach, you stop trying to kick
Oh
me.
shit. Yeah, I wonder why I was trying to kick you on.
I'm trying to stop my leg from swinging.
I'm too tall for this. I hate being 6 foot.
yeah, I hate being 6'7". I didn't even mean to do that.
Bro, oh my god. Get out of here, bro.
Bro, my foot's actually hurt.
So Julian, what's your experience being the tallest person at Lakewood?
Are you trying to take this?
What the hell is this? What's your experience being the tallest person at Lakewood now?
What's your experience like height maxing over the recent like weeks?
You know, it's been pretty cool. I went to bed
You've
at...
been doing dead hangs for like 8 hours a day.
Have the notes worked?
Yes, they indeed have worked. I went from 5'3" to 5'5", so that's pretty chill.
So you gain height or width?
Both. Both. Yeah, it's getting bigger, bro.
Bet.
Yeah. Because, like, when I look in the beginning of the school year, I was pretty micro, and then now I'm a lot bigger. Macro now.
Nah, you low key bathed though. Like you built.
Appreciate
Like,
it.
in a good way, you know?
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, especially the backside.
Yeah. Especially when you're like naked.
Well, maybe Juan kicking my shins right now can create microfractures in it, and then if I stretch right after, it can help me grow taller.
We should like kick the shit out of like Zach.
well, that's what I was honestly thinking before. I was telling Noah. He
We
should
had
like.
to
I was telling Noah at the end of our
jump
workout.
Zach daily so he gets microfractures.
God, beat his ass.
I was telling Noah he should like at the end of my workout he should like punch my shins 100 times, and then I could stretch right after, and then that could actually help because of Wolf's Law.
Oh,
Because
hell
of
yeah.
microfractures in your shins. It's like micro tears in your
Easiest way to
bicep.
break
Yeah,
your
bro.
leg.
Yeah.
Break your leg stimulator.
Well, that's what they do in the limb lengthening surgeries. They break your legs and then they separate it.
Yeah,
and
a
they put a rod in
doctor
there.
does that.
Yeah.
Not punching your leg.
I
a
know,
bunch
but
of
it's the
times.
same concept. You
Yes.
get microfractures. It's just less extreme.
No, when you get a surgery, they split your bone in half and put a rod in between it.
That's what
and
they
it
did to
grows
me.
around it.
Mhm.
You don't create like small fractures. They literally cut your bone in half.
I know.
Put a stick in it.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm saying the microfractures would just be the less extreme version, and you just stretch right after and you're chilling.
I mean, they're both pretty extreme. Getting punched
100
times
times.
in the leg.
Yeah.
Nah,
Well, it'd probably be
Or
like
cut
six-
your legs.
it'd
in
probably
half
be
and
like
get
s-
2 inches.
I'd probably do it like 60-70. I wouldn't do like anything crazy. No, like six,
7?
no, like 60-70%. Like
He
six,
hasn't talked his whole
like
life.
70%, like power, like 60%.
Just drop the barbell on your legs
Bro,
Yeah,
10
low
times
key.
a day.
bro,
a
one
good
time
idea.
when I was like, I think a couple years ago when I was looking in the garage for the barbells or the weights and stuff, and then Nico was holding it for a second, he just dropped it out of nowhere, and I was just screaming. It was crazy. He just dropped it on my foot. I think I was barefoot too.
Bro.
Or I don't know if I was barefoot, but yeah, I think I had socks on. I think. Still,
Why'd you do that?
I don't know why he did that.
This is a
I
good,
had him
this is a
hold-
good leg workout.
Low
Swing
key.
Well, because
for
we're
quads.
quads and then hams. Hams right now.
I'm like stretching
Quads.
my toes on right now.
Hands.
This shit hurts.
Quads. Because you're doing leg extensions and
Wow.
leg curls. I think we should move the swing forward. I don't know why it's all the way back here.
I'm gonna die.
Bro, I don't know why it's all the way back here actually, because I don't want to hit the wall. It's a weak wall.
Zach, you just touched my leg like crazy. Like, what you trying to get into?
Wait, can you guys like stand up with me?
Got this first.
Oh, what the hell? Yo, can the camera even like see us?
Well, I can move it.
It's gonna like.
Yeah, there.
Or
Scoot it back a little bit.
Does it see me adjusting my balls?
bro.
Zach, can I climb this ladder?
All right, I think.
Climb the
Hey,
Yo,
let's get back. Let's get back.
Like the micro tears, like when you fall, are gonna make you buff. Bro, it's really
The
like.
micro tear is when you fall.
He's gonna fall back and break his skull.
Just die. Like the microfractures in your skull are gonna make your head bigger.
All right.
Oh,
Make it to the top. Dude, you're supposed to, you're supposed to pull the ladder apart first, right? You're supposed to pull apart the ladder and not climb on top of it. Bro, I would never do that, bro.
I'm a dangerous man.
Juan, you're gonna fucking die.
Oh my gosh. He's gonna fetch you. Bro.
Oh, but
That's what you gotta do to create micro fractures in your leg. Just man spread so you can get more space. Yeah. Those
thanks
are
a lot,
like
Zach.
How many microfractures do you create in your shins?
So what I usually do is I just like, you know how like I hit by a car, I usually just like run over my legs a little bit. Every day in the morning I run over my legs with like my mom's SUV,
Okay.
and then I ice it a little bit and then I stretch. So yeah. So that's how Fernando did it too. I did it with him. Like,
Yeah, no, we be like yelling and shit.
Yeah, I like better genetics, so like I just grow a little bit more, but
You just black, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
The
Better
BBC
genetics,
genetics.
like crazy.
but
That's
yeah,
what they
so
call it.
I pretty much what?
What? That's what they call it.
What?
Okay,
What?
I don't know,
Bro,
bro.
what did you say, bro?
Bro, you guys didn't hear me?
No.
The BBC genetics.
What does it
That's
have
what
to
they
do?
call it. I don't know. That's just what they call
What
it.
the fuck is that? Dude, you ain't talking about it.
It's just what they call it. I don't know.
That's what you call it. Like BC.
Bro, you kicked the camera. Chill out.
I love me some
Yeah,
BBC
move it back. It's
genetics.
like too close.
Alright. It's because Juan put it in 0.5.
Yeah, because it's close
Fucking,
as hell.
fucking pound, bro.
So should I put it back in 1?
No, put it in 0.5.
It is.
Yeah, leave it. We're close with the camera.
Dude, Juan's like about to kick the camera, bro.
He's like, he hasn't created enough microfractures to get to
Is that you keep pulling on my shorts?
Bro, stop pulling
I'm
my
actually
shorts.
like-
Hey, close your
I'm trying
legs,
to
bro.
see your
We need
show.
space.
Bro, Jack, close your legs, bro. It's more like fishing.
It,
Bro.
bro, lowers testosterone when you don't man spread.
Exactly. Or if you don't play with foot wrestle with Juan or something.
Are we gonna do the fucking podcast, bro?
No, he's just trying to foot
Yes.
fight me.
Zach.
No, you're the one who's put your foot on top of mine. Dude. All right, let's just do that. Man. I'm trying to unstuck some. Anyway,
You ever climb the tree?
I think didn't Noah or like Riley or Diego do it?
Oh yeah, D-Lo did it.
I used to
He
climb
went
my old
on the tree.
No.
Have you been to my old house, Fernando? The one like on a live house?
I don't even fucking remember.
I don't know if you've been there.
I think
but
I did, but it looked
There was
the
like a
same.
big orange tree in the back. Probably not. There's like a big orange tree I used to climb, and I one time fell off of it, and like my leg was, not my leg, my foot had like a big ass bruise on the bottom.
Very tall.
Cause I fell off from like 8 feet.
Uh-huh.
So I just jumped off. My mom was getting home. So I tried to run inside, and like next time that big bruise on my foot.
Oh shit. Yeah, bro. I heard climbing trees like raises your testosterone.
Maybe I should do it for grip strength.
Yeah.
That'd actually be
Wait,
like
grip for what,
insane.
Zach?
Huh?
Good for what?
Dude, because I was just hitting back the other day, and then on my second exercise when I was doing landmine rows, all of a sudden like my grip on my right side just gave out. So what I've been doing now is just like doing gripper throughout, like the gripper 50-pound one throughout the day, just increase my grip strength and form. I feel like that'll help. But that's why I feel like it's so important. Because it just literally just failed on me throughout. Like,
Zach, look,
random-
you got an orc one.
Yeah, I put it in. Oh shoot.
This is what, like 500 pounds? What, 600?
This is definitely like 1,000 pounds.
No.
6'7" pounds.
6'7".
Wait, I'm doing the math. It's like one. Let's say 120 plus 150 is 270, and then plus whatever net Fernando is like 190. So that's
180.
Like, no, wait. Oh, 180. Okay.
Versus no.
No.
So wait,
Bad
three
as
set.
shit.
Wait, so 450. That's 450 with me, Fernando, and Juan, and then 450 plus 230.
260.
That's like
I'm actually 228, Zach.
that's like
So,
six.
Get it right.
So that's like 688. Man.
670.
Wait. Yeah, it's 688. That's how much we live. Just total.
Yeah, I'm actually 228.7, Zach. So get it right.
Yeah, so it's 688
Zach, can you bench that?
probably. I feel like
You
it'd
can
be
wait
easier if I.
I
feel like I could only do it with like one pinky though.
Have you
Not-
ever done hip
not with
thrusts?
both hands. Yeah, this morning I was doing.
You could bench 670 with one pinky.
Yeah. So anyway, I was doing.
anyway.
Anyway, Fernando was asking
How's
me
that
about hip
possible?
Well,
thrusts.
what's your max? Like, how much
So-
weight can you do? Like around like 6, 7.
Bro,
Crash
I was the one who's gonna fall. I was falling back first out of anyone.
Don't crash out, bro. It's okay.
I'm the lightest. I'm like the lightest second to one. So. I'm like
Doug,
the
why'd you
second lightest,
jump?
so I was just because I was falling backwards. Bro.
You pushed it further. If it was gonna come back and you pushed it more,
Yeah.
You almost
Bro.
fucking died.
you trying to stand up and made it fall.
Yeah, you made it like full back.
I don't know if I wonder what the weight limit for this is. I feel
You
like
gotta put a counterweight, like put like a pot near it or something.
You gotta like weigh this down with like rocks or some shit.
or like sand, like we put on the catcher thing. Bro, okay.
I'm not doing that.
It's
It's
Julian.
Juan. I'm not doing
Bro,
that.
my feet
How
don't
is
reach
Juan
the
doing
ground.
his 120, bro?
That's fucked
You
up.
ever
Why would
seen
you
him
make
push
fun
his
of me?
friend?
Hey, bro.
You don't know that?
Yeah, you're just gonna assume because I'm black that I'm doing it.
Yeah. What the fuck, Zach?
Okay, anyway. So
Racist boy.
Fernando was asking me about my hip thrust. So I was doing single leg hip thrust this morning, and I could almost do my body right now. I did 145 with each leg, 10 reps. So pretty good.
Would you say that you hip thrust because you're training to count on the torta?
I don't know about tortas, but yeah.
Zach is not like overweight women.
Yes, he does.
What's your max weight? Would you say, Julian? That you-
Alexis.
Okay.
Weight doesn't matter.
Just dropping names, bro. Okay. Sure.
There's no max for preference.
So
It's just-
she's probably like 140, I guess, or 145.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's
bro.
extra baggage in the bed.
It really don't matter, you know.
Bro,
Extra baggage
That's
Bro.
crazy.
is good, you
bro.
know.
Julian and Juan do not care, bro. They'll just say their names, bro. It's hilarious.
I didn't
Don't
say anything.
crash out. Is that?
Juan was really
Come on,
talking
look,
about the
he's
librarian.
literally becoming a sport.
Yo.
Yo, actually,
Look.
Yo, chat clip these.
that might be like wood under it or something.
No, that's like the
it's-
thing.
It's rusted part of the bottom. Look, it's not
Yeah.
coming off in the
So
front.
maybe we should chill out a little bit.
Yeah, we just stopped swinging.
Yeah, maybe Zach should stop swinging.
Julian, stop swinging, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not
Julian.
swinging.
You're. Alright.
Oh yeah, no.
Zach's swinging because he's trying to raise tests.
Exactly.
Like,
I'd
it's by certain
probably
dominance.
agree with Juan. That's probably a good weight, but I don't know. For me, it could probably go a little more than that, but I would say that's a good weight too.
It really doesn't matter.
I would say probably.
I didn't do it. She did it.
Well, I would probably say around 170 would be the max I'd go, like 170, 180, because that's like already a lot bigger than me.
Damn.
Would you did
Because
a
there
girl
was this
that's taller
one.
than you,
Because there
Zach?
was this one girl who was like 6'1". She was probably 170.
Zach, you
so,
did a girl that's taller than you?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I would too.
Zach,
Because then,
Facts,
because then I
you
don't
keep-
have to worry about it. Because then my
Keep
kids are
running my
taller.
cut.
Well, why
But
would
then my
why would
kids
a
ha-
girl want a short king like you? The tall girl. Why,
Different,
why would
better,
we love
good
our
qualities,
short
good qualities otherwise.
Yeah, but why she want short kids?
Yeah, why would she want short kids?
No, I'm
She could
saying
just marry
they'd
a
balance
tall
out
person.
and they could,
Not
they'd
saying
have
me,
more
I'm saying,
potential
like,
to be taller.
no,
But also,
that's
you're
not
saying
work.
all this and like,
What?
but at the same time, we
More
don't
than-
even, like I've been saying, I'm only 15, so it's like, you guys are almost making like the short thing as my identity when I haven't even fully grown yet.
I don't think you're growing much after this.
But like I said, I'm only 15, and
Yeah.
and a lot of my
Because you wake up at 4 a.m. That's why you don't get enough sleep. and you
for
don't know
one
that.
day I did that, but the day before that I
Yeah,
went to bed at
it took 2
7:20.
inches of your height. You don't know that, man.
The other day, you were texting the group chat at 8:20. The other day.
Yeah, but also a different day I
Yeah,
happened to
for
go
sure.
to bed at 7:20.
Yeah, but you said yesterday.
You don't,
Yeah,
you
yesterday I didn't go to bed at 7:20.
Don't, what do you
Yeah,
do
but
during the
that's what you
day
just
that you
said.
can go to sleep?
No,
at
I
7?
didn't. Rage bait, bro. Oh my gosh.
I
Holy
forgot,
crap.
I forgot what he
you
said.
take like medicine or something to go to sleep that early, or you just
No.
fall asleep?
I'll either.
There's no way-
It was actually easier than I thought to fall asleep. I didn't fall asleep right away. But even if I can't fall asleep, I'm just gonna force myself to sit there. Like I'm not gonna take some medicine to go to sleep because I did that once, but I don't think it's really worth it.
I heard it kills tests if you use medicine.
Yeah, I used to take
Yeah,
a lot of
probably does.
melatonin.
Yeah.
Like in COVID, I would just take it because I wouldn't sleep. I'm taking magnesium now, though.
I just think in general, it's better not to go for quick fixes with most things. And
So
stop.
magnesium is just a vitamin, though. It just helps you to sleep.
Yeah. Well, what do you think? Well, how do you feel about vitamins? Like vitamin supplements?
I don't have anything against it. I think vitamins are essential, but I also think most vitamin supplements are like BS, like the gummies and stuff like that,
They're good though.
How?
because they're straight added sugar, so it's not really healthy.
It's not added sugar in a vitamin.
Yes, it is. Like 90%, like pretty much all the gummies that you have as a kid from.
Wait,
that
why they have
vitamin-
added sugar for you to go to sleep?
I think we've exercised this topic, bro.
We literally didn't. It's like been 30 seconds.
Bro, but did
I
you
was
just
just
hear what
asking
Juan? You hear what Juan just said?
He's rage baiting.
Yeah,
It's called
he's
rage
right.
baiting.
Bro.
I'm saying like, just get one that doesn't have an added sugar. Then
Yeah, but it has to be a pill. Like I'm saying, any of the gummy ones.
Can't take a pill?
Yeah. No, you can.
No,
It's just,
exactly.
but there's no like kids ones or like teenager one. It's always like a full like adult one that's pills. Whereas with
Yeah, because a kid can't swallow a pill without dying, so probably didn't need a gun. It's true. But,
well, I'm saying even for teenagers. I mean, we could swallow a pill. I don't think.
yeah,
What if they
But I'm
have
saying
teeth?
there's no like ones made for teenagers. I guess I don't know. I guess it probably wouldn't matter. But I don't know.
What if you're like held to gunpoint until it's like eat the gummies or you die?
I mean, I eat the gummies. I don't really care. It's not that deep.
the lower test.
How much added sugar would you guys say you consume a day?
I don't know.
9.
The average is 100, but the recommended is below 30.
9.
I don't know.
None?
9.
And how do we know you're telling the truth?
How do we know you're telling
I guess
the truth?
you. Yeah.
Because I
why?
revamped my kitchen. All my food,
What does that have to
all
do
my
with
all my food is pretty much like single ingredient foods, and so it has no sugar. You could see all my food. It has no added sugar. All the food.
What if I just took the video and edited it with all fast food leftovers?
took what?
What would that do for your public image?
I don't know. It wouldn't be great.
Yeah, no, Johanna
Just
wouldn't love you.
just like impersonating me on Instagram too. It's not great for my image.
Yeah, I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, how
No,
do you feel?
I think it's obviously Julian because he posted, or the other Julian because he commented some like weird hate comment on the last video. It was like saying, "Guys, I'm so uninformed. Don't listen to me." It was like on this Zach's podcast clips account. He's like, "Guys, I'm so uninformed and stupid in this video. Don't listen to me." It's like, bro, come on.
That's pretty
So it
hilarious.
shows it's obviously
You have
him.
to take up arms.
It's obviously him who did the account.
You have to take up arms and kill him with receipts.
Yeah.
Just hand him a bunch of receipts and he'll die instantly.
That's always the dudes that like.
His
do
dad was
sometimes.
giving. Remember when his dad asked for the code at the car wash?
Yes, bro.
He didn't want to touch
He didn't want
it.
to touch
Yes,
it.
bro.
Wait, so how does the receipt lower your test? Can you
I think
explain
it's
that
more of like an endocrine disruptor. I don't know if it's so much like about tests,
to
but
me? Can you explain that? Like the whole thing?
I don't understand. I haven't delved too deep into the whole like endocrine disruption thing, but
What is that?
I just know
Or-
it's not good. I guess I don't really know endocrine disruption. I don't know I don't understand the whole thing behind it. I just know it's not good.
You know, like a quick premise, or you have no idea?
I think I did, and then I forgot. I just left my mind. It wasn't something that was important, I guess, or I was thinking about. As long as I know that it's not great, it's not good.
Yeah. So, like with you just being like overall more aware of what you're putting in your body and what you're using, how do you maintain hygiene, like brushing teeth, showering, without all the chemicals in it?
Yeah, so it's just a lot of it comes down to I could just go through the routine. So in the morning, I'll wake up, wash my face, and then I'll brush my teeth, and then drink
Is
a
there
lot
fluoride in
of
toothpaste?
water. No, and then at the end of the day,
He
that's when
doesn't
I'll
use teeth.
at the end of the day.
Fluoride prevents cavities. Though.
At the end of the day, it also lowers IQs. It's been shown to lower IQs in children, and it's also linked. It has cancer risks too. It actually has cancer.
Everything.
Did you know that
Cancer
the sun has cancer risks?
Yeah, but it's also. But you don't need fluorides for survival. You need the sun for survival. So,
You need your
sun's an
teeth to
essential
eat
thing.
Stuff, so.
Yeah, so you.
Yeah, but I still have my teeth and I don't use fluoride, so it doesn't change anything.
Can we get a teeth review? Oh,
Yeah, when you go to the
luckily they put
dentist,
me
have him vlog
Yeah.
you with a head camera just to make
Huh?
sure it's everything's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time you go to the
When you
dentist,
go to when you go to the doctor and they ask for your X-ray, do like
you tell them no.
I don't know the X-ray. I don't know. I don't worry about it too much. I know I've heard it's not great, but I just know when the flight attendants back like 50 years ago or something along the lines. Like I know apparently they had gotten like cancers or they had like really messed up hands or something because they'd always get X-rays like every day. But I think if you're only getting it every once in a while, you should be fine. But I don't know. I don't refuse it because I mean it's kind of like you kind of have to. So
I guess yeah, suppose.
You ever gotten an MRI? When you had like.
yeah, I did one. It was when I messed
How long
up
was
my,
yours? Was usually mine or short. I've had like 2 or 3.
I'm getting constipated.
Oh, like probably like 20 minutes. I don't know.
Yeah, they weren't too long.
Yeah.
I know I've seen some videos of people like in there for like 2 hours, but like it's crazy because you can't move at all. Like if you move like your fingers, they'll tell you to like stop moving.
It was honestly kind of pointless to get it because I don't even think I found out that much more, especially because we got it like a year later because they didn't realize how messed up my
Wait,
knee
what
was.
doctor did you go to? Did you go to Kaiser, or is it like an independent?
It's probably through our healthcare, so not. I don't know if it's independent. I don't think it's independent. But
Yeah, because you go to Kaiser,
yeah,
and I know like every
forget.
time I'm like,
I think it was It's Optum, I think. So it's not, but it's.
oh
it was
yeah,
like okay.
yeah. I don't know. I think that's where I was at when I was in the children's hospital.
All right, I'm checking for the first time. All right, looks like we're still good. I bet.
15 minutes.
Only 15.
I'm gonna order it in like.
For pizza.
Yeah, and then I'll tell her like 240.
Are you gonna just eat it here?
I don't know.
That kind of be fucked up because you're not gonna have any pizza.
No, that's fine. I don't care.
No, that's what I said. Like I said no because we're gonna eating and he's not gonna eat. So that's why I said no before. But
Yeah.
Well, it's fine. You can still eat it here if that means we could have more time. So.
No, I bet.
no, I don't
But
know.
240 is probably good.
We'd probably eat it in the car on the way there. I'm not gonna lie.
But 240 is good because.
Yeah, she'll probably get here at 240.
Okay. Dang, bro. That was audible. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah.
I don't know why I just said audible, bro. Or I
That
guess.
was the right term.
Wait, what other word would you? I don't know. Or loud, I guess. I used audible instead of loud.
Maybe
expanding my vocab.
Maybe it's the lack of fluoride that's expanding your vocabulary.
Or the lack of fluoride thereof.
Yeah.
That's what you just said.
That's what
He said having the fluoride.
No, I
He
said
said
the lack of.
Oh.
Can you explain the fluoride situation to me? Because I know it prevents.
No, so Joe Rogan actually talked about it. So he actually.
No, can you give me like a study?
Yeah,
Not like
because
Joe
like
Rogan.
No,
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan also thinks that like aliens like built the pyramids.
So there's actually been studies looking at comparing different areas with higher levels of fluoride to lower levels of fluoride, and the areas that had higher levels of fluoride, I guess the kids had a lot less like IQs in those areas. So
What
it's
was the
correlated
difference?
with less like,
What was the difference in IQ?
I don't know. Couldn't tell.
1, 2?
I have no idea. I haven't seen it.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Should I just be like, just continue getting fluoride, or should I pay extra for no fluoride and possible cavities?
Well, I would recommend neither one because I don't think either are necessary. Where you going?
Yo, it's actually like
Oh.
a 360 view, so you can see. You can see everything.
It's too tight, bro.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, you're short on under.
You don't gotta
Yeah.
walk off because they talking about fluoride. It's alright. Don't crush out, bro.
Yeah. Bro. It's annoying because I'm the first one who's gonna fly forward because I'm the lightest.
No, because you keep trying to stand up as soon as it moves, so you're gonna make it push farther, and we're gonna fall.
Zach, can
Hey,
you move your
yo,
legs?
that was actually weird. Why would you do that?
I don't know, man. It's not like you guys have ever done that to me before.
What?
Weird.
Never.
What? It's gay if you don't say it.
Ask Fernando.
No, it's gay. You're gay if you don't say it. You like
Slapping
dudes?
booty.
What?
That's what he was talking about.
No, you forgot the dude part. Slapping dudes' booties.
Okay. Anyways, what's your opinion on Julian? What's your opinion on high school relationships?
I don't have an opinion on whether they're good or bad. I think it just depends on who you end up around with. It's the same thing of like,
Wait,
you know,
what? Wait, what did you say?
like who you end up around with. I feel like
Mm.
the people you surround yourself with, is the people you end up
Yeah.
like being near or being like interacting with.
So that's why you want to take Isaiah in doses and maybe not have him like around every single second.
What?
That's why I was saying like you might want to have people like Isaiah like more in doses, and not like have them every single second.
Maybe because he doesn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, probably that too.
Well, that's what I was saying. Just some people you might want to just have more, just in certain doses instead of having them like all the time. And that's where maybe like that's the whole thing with, I guess, like either Julian or Riley or whatever. It's just like I can't. There's a certain point. Like I don't mind hanging out with them or something or talking to them. It's just I can only like tolerate them to a certain extent or to a certain point. Like I can only take them in doses, you know, until it just gets too annoying.
Like drugs. Alright, cool.
Bro, what type of drug?
The good ones.
Mm. What's your opinion on the drug epidemic, Julian?
Why you keep asking Julian these questions?
What?
I don't know.
You think I take drugs, Zach?
No, I'm just saying, like, with all the vapes and weed and stuff going on in the bathroom at Lakewood.
It's been around for.
Yeah.
It's just in different forms. I think you're not gonna stop it because there's always gonna be a way to get it. So I don't think. Not that there's nothing you can do, but I think. I don't know. I'm not a politician. I don't have a plan.
Yeah. Well, what's your exact strategy for Iran and Israel, and where do you think it's going? Since you're a politician.
Oh yeah, of course. So let's examine. So Israel sniped one of their generals, so I feel like it's pretty bad. But
I heard someone say that the presidential 1v1 like in Fortnite.
yeah, but arena match still like 5-5-5.
For real.
Yeah. Blue pump, blue AR, and 3 minutes.
Bro, I don't get these terms, bro. Oh my god.
Because you like
Bro. Bro. You get the terms wrong.
But yeah, no. If Iran attacks any U.S. bases, they will be blown off the map for sure.
Yeah.
There will be nothing left of that country. But
It's just the only issue is that if, let's say, if the U.S. does something that the Iran sees as an act of war, then where does that lead? What does that mean for other countries like North Korea, China, and Russia?
well, honestly, it'll probably be like another proxy war. Like,
yeah,
obviously, you know, like the term mutual, like assured destruction.
yeah.
You know, like every
Well, yeah.
superpower has nuclear
Yeah, so that's
bombs.
what I was thinking. Probably.
So
But the only issue is, even if they get slightly involved, it might not even be. Well, yeah, I guess by definition would be.
But
a
now I
proxy
think
war
with
at
the
that point.
U.S.'s power, I think there'll be no chance. Like, they'll be crushed in maybe a month.
Yeah.
They could be supplied with weapons and shit. So like, you can't beat the first, second, third, and fourth, and fifth Air Force in the world. So like,
Yeah, it's interesting how the U.S. went from just like a new little country, like just a couple hundred years ago, and then over time, it's like a bigger population and just bigger in power and size or whatever than like all the three original like big Western European countries: Germany, France, and Britain. Yeah, we're better than all of them. You know?
yeah, we're just better.
And apparently Britain is not doing so good now either.
Yeah, they're
in
getting
the past
invaded
couple
by
years.
Muslims.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they're having the same border crisis.
As France, Germany's still pretty good, I think.
I heard something the other day. Apparently in May of this year. Apparently in May of this year there was 0 illegal border crossings. I heard something like that. I don't know if it's true, but I think I guess he got the problem all done.
This year?
Yeah, in May this year. He went and
I mean,
dropped
that
it
would
all the way
make sense.
down.
They added like an extra 20,000 troops on the border.
Yeah, and who wants to try and come in now, bro? Yeah. It's too dangerous. And so he finally put the foot in it.
How do you feel about like all the illegal immigration, and on like just what's going on in general, like right now with the situation and like
Yeah, so I don't really have any. I don't have anything against them as people, but I do think that there should be rules and regulations, and I don't think any of us would want to invite anyone into our home uninvited. I think you'd want to get to know them first, maybe do a process first, and not just let them break into your home. You know, if they were to come over.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. I just see it as the same concept, right?
yeah.
Do you have any thoughts on that, Jimmy?
Julian's question.
I don't know.
Ask Juan.
Juan's considering this whole time.
Do you see what I mean, Juan? Like, you wouldn't want anyone to just come into your house. You'd want to get to know them first.
How big is the house?
I felt I was
Like a
gonna
normal
say,
sized house.
I would say that America's like a house with too many rooms. You know, there's a lot of rooms, and there's
Yeah, but we have our own problems. Like people aren't.
yeah.
Not everyone is prospering.
there's plenty enough rooms for people.
But if
I
we
wanna
have our
come.
own problems, that's even more reason why we probably shouldn't have people just flooring in or just like flooding in. You know?
I think that mostly the reason why people come here is because other countries are shitty. Like you look at Mexico.
But it's just the only issue. I completely understand that. It makes total sense. It's just the only issue is, for example, if let's say someone steals something from a store, right? They don't get a lesser. They don't really get a. I mean, maybe in California they don't really care, but
I'm just gonna second.
but normally.
Could I get less sauce? Or you want like regular sauce?
Regular.
Like, alright.
What do you mean?
I usually just get light sauce. 'Cause I get curious about it.
Light
Get live sauce. Then.
Yeah, I'll get regular sauce. Okay.
It don't matter.
Regular sauce? What are you talking about?
Like
sauce
just how,
in
like
the
just how,
pizza?
yeah, like just how it
Oh,
comes.
Bro.
Bro, that's a nice one.
Bro.
oh shit.
What was I trying to?
No, I'm just listening to this pizza. Oh.
But what was I saying? I don't even.
What kind of pizza are we getting?
Just pepperoni.
That sounds cool.
Are you on hold?
I don't know.
How are you getting? How are you gonna put
I
it
just
on?
clicked one. I don't know if it.
Why are you like praying that we get?
Is your head hurting again or
Okay, let me just think what I was saying. So, wait, Fernando, do you remember what I was saying?
Nope.
not? Something about how many house rooms there are. And,
Yeah, so I mean, I feel like we have enough room. to
You're
let
saying how if we have our own problems, why would we want something?
Yeah, I just.
yes.
Just because.
Oh, he,
What if we just What if we just like yell, "I'll do something on pizza"?
oh, baby. Bro, I can feel the
Yes.
highlights into, or whatever you call it, bleach.
Can you feel it?
Pick
Are you
up.
oh, I thought that was Fernando touching my
No,
hair. I was like,
Can I just get one pepperoni pizza, please?
Bro, I thought it was like.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
Yes.
I was like, I get some like that.
No, I'm alright, thank you.
Sounds like a yeah. Also,
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Alright, thank you.
you just understand.
Yeah.
Alright, Julian, can we get back into it?
no, we're ordering pizza right now.
Bro.
Nah, I'll talk to you. Nah, so I think that we have enough room for people to come in, and it's like, dude, there's fucking cartel members in like corrupt.
Bro,
Mexico is a shitty place.
Well,
to
yeah, I
live.
mean, it would definitely, honestly, yeah, I mean, to be realistic, I mean,
if you live
people probably would have a little bit different attitudes towards it if Mexico wasn't ran the way it was.
and
you know?
if you think
I mean-
about it, oh, what?
Well, that's all I was saying, just with the cartels and stuff.
No, and the thing is too, I feel because I mean from what I've seen and researched, fuck, the other presidents, Obama was doing the same shit. Like they were deporting people, but the difference was that the deportations then they were treating them right. Like they weren't just.
I don't think it actually was that. I think it was more that it just happened to be Obama that they weren't so outraged about it. It's just because it's who it is.
Well, I
It's-
mean, not that they were treating them right. Like obviously.
because apparently they started I don't know if this is true. I think
They
Obama
deported
was Obama
twice
was
as
where the
many.
whole cage thing started or whatever that was
yeah,
called.
yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think they necessarily treated them better under Obama. I mean,
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, deportation is deportation.
Bro, but other countries would probably just kill you or put you in jail.
Well, yeah, North
for
Korea. If you break
Bro, we're
into
not talking about North Korea, bro. Who the
Yeah.
fuck is that?
yeah.
I went
But
there one
even,
time.
but not even North Korea. But it's just a lot of countries. I mean, maybe not kill you like North Korea will, but you'll get in serious trouble.
They could just kill you, like,
Yeah.
or they'll just put you in jail for 30 years and just forget about you.
Yeah.
We
in,
have
in the dungeon.
They have a decency to at least send you back to your home country.
What would you do if you found yourself entrapped into a medieval dungeon? Like,
Medieval
without-
London.
bro, I don't know how I couldn't pronounce it.
You're
Just like,
good, you're good.
I don't know. What would you do if you found yourself entrapped in a medieval dungeon?
Medieval?
Oh yeah,
Medi-
medieval. Yeah.
medieval.
I don't know why that was so. Sometimes words just get
Because you
weird.
try to spell it out with like the D and stuff.
Yeah. Medieval dungeon. Yeah. What if you? What
It's
would
not
you do
one word. It's
if
like
you were in a medieval dungeon in like, I don't know, in the 1200s? What would you do?
What? What country?
I'll
am I
probably just
In like Britain or France or something.
Oh, I'm probably gonna die then.
Yeah.
They just forget about you.
Bro,
Did they even feed you? I don't even think they fed you. They just let you rot.
did I do a crime or I'm just there? Like I just spawned in.
You're just in there.
Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna die then. If I'm already there, I'm bad, bro.
Dude, the craziest one was like the rat torture too. Like,
Well, the one
You-
where they like the.
you guys would you guys ever just watch like those videos, like whether it's infographic or just all those like
Yeah,
all
dude.
those random like torture videos in the medieval times or so?
The rat
All
torture,
that.
they would just like eat you alive, huh?
They
would
put
just-
they put a torch on one side and then they put a torch like on one side of the rats and then the rats would be on your stomach and they slowly like put it on the rats and the rats would like eat you to get out of it. That's pretty much what happened.
I've seen another one.
Pretty sure
where-
they made a movie.
Oh yeah, the Fast and Furious one.
Oh yeah.
Wait, they
yeah.
did that?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it was a blowtorch. They just like were torturing.
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah, and he started eating like his
Wow.
stomach.
He didn't die, but he like they were like inside of him.
I always wondered how like they act out stuff like that, like Saw. Like how do you act out Saw, bro? Like, I don't know.
Well, if they give you
Crazy.
if you got $12 million to act like you're dying, I think you're doing
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
But
But it's just-
it's crazy how like, bro, like in like before like the 1600s, like there was nothing else to do but kill each other. So I
Yeah.
feel like that's why there's so many different creative
Wow.
ways. Like,
Well, there might have been a couple other things. To do.
What the fuck
Like
was
kill
he gonna
each
do?
other.
Like enslave people?
Like
or
what?
what?
well, you go.
Well,
to
if
war,
you were, that's okay. You guys are talking about like the top of society, like maybe 5 to 10% at most. Still, the majority of people throughout history they didn't really get any. They didn't have any power. They just do whatever they just could eat, sleep, and then maybe walk around. That's what most people.
That's what
have
I'm
been
saying.
able
Like,
to do.
what else is there to do other than like? I feel like people like you could just kill like a bunch of people. It'd be like whatever. Like,
Yeah, like the witch trials where they just fucking like accuse anyone of being a witch.
and I heard that they weren't even killing them because they were witches. I heard that they just owned land because they were widows from their husbands.
Yeah.
They just killed them for the land.
Oh shit. Yeah, no, that's probably it. You know, so they were just killing them for the fuck of it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched like a bunch of infographics when I was like a couple
Yeah.
years ago.
And I remember when they like changed the voice actor too.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I like the other guy.
I got used to it over time. But it was interesting.
It's
that
just
OG
because
guy.
I like the ones where there was like 10 minutes. I didn't like the ones that were like 40 minutes where you gotta like sit down and like actually watch it.
How El Chapo gets treated in prison.
Yeah, like I wanted like something like about like war. I didn't want like. But it must have been crazy. Like if you get invaded by like another country and like.
Or no, did you ever
like
watch?
800, like you're definitely becoming a slave. So it's like, jeez. But
Did you ever watch like Brightside or any of those too? Or like that one where it's always like the natural disasters too. I don't know, I forgot what it's called. Or those videos where it'd be like, what will happen by 2025?
you're good.
Like 2025 is supposed to be like a crazy year. Like we're supposed to have everything by now. Like in all those old YouTube videos from like 2015, 2016, it'd always be like by 2040 AI will take over the world, and then we'll have flying cars, like all this crazy
AI
stuff.
won't ever take over the world.
Bullshit.
It's too cliche for it to happen.
Yeah, that is a good point. Yeah. I don't know, my uncle was freaking out about it the other day. He was saying in the next 10 years it's going to take all of our jobs. That's what he was saying.
Probably.
Bro, have you seen a robot doing Amazon work? It's retarded. It's not gonna take your job anytime soon.
I wouldn't mind if mine was an AI took my job.
But when you think about it, like
Yeah,
at
who
a
wants to
certain
be employed.
at a certain point, if it does take all of our jobs, it's like then we don't have to do anything. But my uncle was saying, do you really think that elite, like Elon Musk, all those type of people are gonna let us all be equal because they're gonna still want a hierarchy? Which I guess maybe is a concern, but I don't know. What are you supposed to do? I mean, at the
Just
end
kill
of the day,
people. like they did back then.
Bro.
Yeah, it's
Back
like
to square
it's like,
one.
It's like full circle. Like,
Back to square one.
Yeah, history repeats itself.
You think that's true? Like, eventually we'll just end up back where we were, like,
Into the Stone Age.
like 3,000 years ago?
Well, yeah, if an asteroid hits and then only
Right.
100 people live or something, then yeah, we'll probably go back to the Stone Age. Maybe not Stone Age, but
If
it
you,
depends on what's still around.
if an asteroid hit and you and who's like a really chopped, who's like really chopped.
He's looking at
I'm
you
not
like you
gonna
wanted to say
say-
me, bro.
No,
He gets
I'm
no
saying,
buzz,
bro, that's not what I was
He gets
doing.
no
Who's the chosen
Julian.
that we could put in this scenario?
Bro, I was just looking at
Isaiah.
you.
Isaiah.
You and Isaiah were like the only two people left. Like, would you guys repopulate?
How?
Yeah, exactly how. Well, why would you say Isaiah? He's asking for a girl, but why would we say a girl is chopped?
How about
we're not
Lizzo?
gonna name any names.
You and Lizzo.
I'll do that.
What about you, Juan?
She's not fat anymore.
I mean,
She-
if it comes to saving
We're talking about prime Lizzo, like fat.
No, Prime Lizzo's now.
crime,
I'm talking about prime.
I don't know. If we're
We're
talking
talking
about,
about post-Ozempic.
Lizzo.
I don't know. I think if we're talking about repopulating the world and saving the world,
Would
it's a
you-
pretty big duty. So yeah, I'd probably do it. like Julian, me and Julian in the same boat.
We're gonna repopulate the world.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. I feel like the reason Juan wouldn't want to do it is because he'd get dominated by Lizzo. I feel like that'd be the main reason.
alright, you're
Because
going
Lizzo's just like too big.
Lizzo can get some.
Okay, I think we've exhausted this topic.
It would just have to be like a desperate situation. Like
Yeah,
that.
how desperate are we?
Why would you want to even repopulate the Earth though? Like, if you're just gonna like,
It's just gonna be like retarded.
it would just take so much work and like
Yeah.
time.
You'd have to have like 10 of them for maybe 1 or 2 of them to not
Bro,
be retarded.
You can't. I don't think you can. Like, I think if the population gets that low, I don't think you can anymore.
Yeah.
Like, if there's only like a handful of people, like,
Adam,
there's
did
only
you
so
date it?
many that you can have before they start to eventually down the line do incest. Because like, the's not that many people. Like,
Well, duh, that's how we're all here.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. When you think about it, we're all technically.
yeah, but it's gonna take like.
that's why I'm
just-
gonna reach 6'3" easily, bro. We're all.
That's why I like
Shut
Zach's
up.
We're all
retarded.
related.
Just think
Me and
about how
Julian are
long it's
related.
gonna take before it reverts back to like a normal bloodline where it's not like you're having like babies with like your second cousin or something. Like, imagine how long it's gonna take before that comes back to like full circle.
Yeah.
Where it's like you're not related.
Well,
anymore.
I guess when you think about it, it only takes like 3 or 4 generations for it to not be
no,
that
I
bad.
think way more.
I don't see why not.
I would think like 8.
Well, I would think that after 3 or 4, they're not gonna really consciously think about it all the time. They're not gonna be like, oh, like this is the worst.
Well, I would think
If you
this-
don't teach them that,
Yeah,
there's
I was
more.
gonna say like I don't think if you teach them that like they would just preserve like at least their mindfulness of like, oh, I'm not doing this to my like
Yeah,
someone I know.
That's why like animals be doing that shit. 'Cause
Well, animals don't have a
Well,
they don't got,
well,
like,
yeah, it's
morals.
different. Like, I guess, yeah, you can be a brother and sister as like a dog, and you can breed pretty much. Like they'll do that with breeders and stuff.
I wonder why it's different for animals and not for humans.
Yeah.
It's not. They still come out like retarded as shit.
Do they though? Do they though? That's the question.
Yeah, they do.
Jamie, pull up retarded dog on Instagram.
So if you had the choice of genetically like modeling your future children, would you do it, or would you just have normal children?
I would like max them out like on everything.
But
Like
then,
make them
then
6'5".
would you only have one kid after that, or you would have all your kids genetically like maxed out?
All of them.
Like you wouldn't want one normal kid.
I would want to.
Well, maybe that'd be depressing to be the normal kid. I don't
Yeah, that's
know.
what I'm thinking. Like, if
Yeah.
you have one genetic kid, like you have to have all of them like that. You can't have like
There was a
2
movie like
genetic
that.
and like 1 regular, and you have like terrible
Yeah.
genes.
There's a movie like that. I forgot what it was called though.
Oh yeah, I think we had to watch it in biology last year.
Yeah, it's about like the perfect like they genetically modified.
It's actually kind of sad too.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I fell
Like
asleep.
X Monkeys.
What?
I'm trying to figure out the movie. I feel like I've seen it before.
You had biology last year?
No, but I know the movie.
Yeah, no, but it's something like that. But I would rather have like a whole army of like 6 foot muscular like black kids, you know.
Yeah. How many Julians do you think it would take to beat a gorilla?
Fucking one.
For one. So, what do you think we'll catch Julian in the gorilla exhibit
Julian will
anytime
probably, they probably confuse Julian for one of the gorillas.
soon? Bro,
Like
that's
like
crazy.
Harambe. They shoot the kids instead of the gorilla.
Wait, what? Wait, what? What happened?
You don't know,
No, I don't. I've
know
heard of
what?
Harambe. I don't know.
you don't know Harambe, bro?
I've heard of him, but I don't know who he
You
is.
know you had to die, right? Like,
No.
if you don't know Harambe, you have to die.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna have to like sacrifice.
What was that
it.
one? What was that one gorilla that like did sign language? Was that the same one?
Probably
Yeah.
not. It was a girl.
Do you know that one I'm talking about? Like she know like perfect sign language that she
Yeah,
could communicate with.
Was it
humans?
the albino one?
No, it was a regular one, but she was female. Harambe was a boy.
I don't know.
Big breath.
Let's say if it was, and you know for certain it was possible, and you had to repopulate the world, would you do it with a chimp?
What the fuck? No.
Like if you had to do it,
I would just enjoy
like with like a primate?
No.
Would you do it with a primate?
You want to, like, die?
Or dude, imagine, think about it though. Wait,
That's how AIDS
No, I don't
started.
think-
well, according to like anthropologists or whatever, if we genuinely were related to Neanderthals, then Neanderthals like
Neanderthals.
Neanderthals bred with humans pretty much, and they would rape humans a lot of the time. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, but
Like,
we're not
they-
fucking Neanderthals.
Yeah.
You're saying, like, it's crazy, like you were there.
Like, yeah, it was a
Yeah,
good
she was
time.
crazy, bro.
She was crazy.
They'll come up the trees and just take you.
We were like,
She was crazy. They'd attack at night and just take your kids, bro.
No,
Yeah,
so let's
dude.
say if you had to repopulate with a Neanderthal, would you do it?
no,
No.
no.
It'd be GG's, bro. I just enjoy what's left.
Yeah. I would low-key just like watch the
Which,
sunset.
let's say if nuclear war did happen, would you want to even survive it or not? Because the people who survive it,
We live in Los Angeles, so I'd assume probably not.
no, I'm saying would you? The thing is, would you even want to? Because the people who survive it, like you're gonna come across like some dark people. Like you're gonna have like some crazy people out there who act like for the people that
Well, I don't have
actually
a gun,
survive it.
so I'd probably just die anyway.
Yeah.
But if I get a gun, I could probably survive.
And it
I
would
would-
just be hard, like after, obviously.
I'd fuck with like living in an apocalypse.
It would be an interesting, cool
It would
feeling.
be
I guess.
pretty cool, but I think getting like really murdered by like a mutated person probably like pretty bad.
But if the whole world's nuked and like you're all, like I feel like you would be living in that
yeah,
radiation.
but people who would be
most
like
likely.
a target are people who live in cities, not like in some rural area.
I would just move to like the mountains or some shit.
I feel like every nuke in the world could cover like the whole entire world multiple times over though, for sure. When you think about it.
I feel like
You can hit every city in the world and have like 2,000 nukes left.
Yeah.
I saw a video the other day.
You know the nukes, I think at least in the US or I think a lot of or most countries I think are like they're pointed in the ocean just in case like they go off or something like that. And then most of them are pointed in the ocean.
Bro, just imagine how old the nukes are. They're like, unless you make new,
No, I think they use the old nukes.
yeah.
I wonder how much money we spent on nukes so far.
Oh, Zach, you should do your research.
In the 90s, we had a lot more before the 90s, but then we signed like some treaty to reduce like nuclear.
And like some.
Yeah, that was
We
Reagan.
reduced it
Reagan. It was Reagan and Gorbachev.
Yeah, we reduced it from like 9,000 to like 5,000, but like still, it's like pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I heard someone say.
How did
like,
they get rid of them though? That's the question.
There's these some.
Just like send
You
them in
can-
the
You can just
Ocean or
disassemble them and use them for like
Yeah.
civilian nuke ban.
Yeah.
A nuclear bomb isn't like if you touch it, it'll go off. It has to like have like a
Dude, imagine
like
what.
an activation.
Imagine what.
yeah. You have to
like the chemical.
yeah.
I can't imagine what
It
it'd been
wouldn't
like.
just go off if you drop it out of a plane. Like.
I can't imagine what it'd been like to talk to people like Oppenheimer, like back then. That'd be crazy.
Bro, I went to the Hiroshima,
The Einstein.
Hiroshima Museum. I don't know
Oh,
if
yeah.
you can. It was pretty bad, bro. Not gonna lie. Like,
Did
they
you
would get-
actually? You didn't actually go to the site, right? Like
No, I was
Hiroshima,
at the Hypocenter.
Hypo Center.
You know, like
Was it a different city
what?
or nearby,
Wait,
or was it actually Hiroshima?
It was actually Hiroshima. I was in the street where like the Hypocenter, like where the bomb blew up, like. In the
Oh shit.
I would honestly just be
We
worried.
went to the museum and there was like you could see like kids' clothes like burned like into the ground. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah.
I would honestly just be worried to go to places like that in general because of the radiation was still there for decades.
I
I
have
don't know if it's
pictures
still
and
there.
stuff. It was
Julian
But like
was
people,
awesome.
no, but like people that lived there, even if they weren't in the blast, like people got messed up from the radiation, like
Yeah, I
in
know,
Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Your ball shrank like 5 times because
Dude.
you were in Hiroshima.
They got like so many birth defects.
Bro, this
there
is a
from
person that was burned to the ground.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Look,
And the bloodstain's still there.
It's crazy.
What's that?
like his skin.
Oh,
is,
the
like,
radiation. Yeah,
charred.
that's the radiation problem.
Yeah, nah, bro.
There was like paintings and stuff for like these people like just burned.
Just show
Look,
the camera.
Yeah, it's so the camera.
it's just kids'
Jamie,
clothes. They
pull
just
up that
have these
picture.
kids' clothes in here, like.
Yeah, like imagine you're just chilling and then a fucking bomb
Yeah,
explodes.
you're like a 5-year-old kid. You just see this like
This is
massive
the
thing.
A dome.
That's it.
Massive.
It was crazy though.
Yeah, that's
It was low-key like morbid. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But everyone there seemed happy. Like
Happy?
Dang.
not like happy, but like they weren't like that affected by it.
I wonder how long Germany's reputation will stay.
Bro, you don't think about Japan like in like the war, because you just like it's.
Well,
just
Japan did some atrocities too.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
To China.
But everyone thinks
they
of, like-
massacred China too.
Yeah, I know, but everyone thinks of Germany as soon as you think of World War II.
Yeah.
I feel like Japan covered it up with like anime and like
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, low-key,
And
like,
now,
being a
everyone
hero.
just like glazes Japan because they're like everyone just goes there. They think it's like the best place on
It
earth.
was pretty good, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking fun.
Yeah.
No.
Only thing it's missing probably is maybe a little Jesus, but other than that, it's probably good.
I saw
No.
a lot of Christian churches there.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's good.
most of the people in Japan are like a good portion of them are Christians.
It's more under the radar, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just hit a few churches there. Like, it wasn't like that.
I mean, yeah, it's a little more diverse, but
All right, we're good. It's kept going the whole time, so we're good.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
But yeah, even Italy too. Like you don't think of Italy in World War
Yeah,
II.
yeah, Mussolini.
Yeah.
Mussolini-
I don't even know. I didn't even learn much, honestly. At least I don't really remember. Like, what do you remember?
The
The
only
things
reason
they
I
did?
took world history is because I wanted to learn about like the 1900s, like all the wars that happened. That's pretty much the only reason I took.
Honestly, just part 3 and 4, like anything from like the 1700s until now is pretty interesting. Honestly.
Yeah.
Just like the American Revolution, honestly. And just I actually found my favorite part was definitely like imperialism. I'd say I didn't realize like how crazy it was like back then.
I just liked it. I didn't like it, but I was just found it interesting because it's like not that long ago that all this happened.
I feel like the demographic of people that are into U.S. history is like shit ton of racists. And fucking.
I like U.S. history. man.
Not really. There's actually a lot of like I don't know.
Racist.
Well, also I said most of the demographic. I mean, you're a little racist, Zach. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And what makes you think?
I think
that?
everyone's a little bit racist.
What makes you think I'm
Well,
a little
I'm
racist?
really racist. So.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, GG's your visual filter. But yeah, like I think everyone's a little bit racist in the heart.
Yeah, Juan's fucking racist, dude. He's not even like a little
I'm
racist.
pure.
He's pure.
I'm pure heart.
That's it. What's so racist to say?
No, I'm pure heart.
You're pure white-blooded white.
No, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I've came across. I mean, it's really rare now. I've maybe come across like 2 guys I know.
Bro,
that,
you
like,
probably get shot in the face if you're like openly racist.
Yeah, and also because